for a staged reading, like like
I can do that. I can supply
like
that.
music from a Hallmark movie or something, right? Like something quietly inspirational.
Okay, sure.
Am I right?
Well, you let me know when you need that, and I'll be there for you. Hi. Hi,
Remember
gang.
the
Hi.
music from As the World Turns?
Oh, yeah. Like sands through the hourglass. So, no, that was Days of Our Lives.
Oh, really? So are the days of our lives.
I don't know.
Sure.
Anyway. So there it is. It's a Saturday. I should put up the banner saying that this isn't the actual show. You guys know the fucking drill. Do you ever have a day? Do you ever have a day where you're just so completely tired of your own bullshit?
Is that what you're doing? Is that what we're doing?
You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I think we'll start here. This is my opening ante. So I'm just like, I've been dealing with insomnia now for at least 5 years. Hi.
We're opening with insomnia?
Sure.
Okay.
Dealing with it. I just woke up in a fucking mood. And I haven't really been able to shake it all day. So I figured I'm going to lead with that tonight, get it out in the open, and then we'll just see where this goes.
Okay.
So been dealing with insomnia for at least, 10 fucking years now, it seems like. I've been dealing with this.
Really bad insomnia since like 2020, right?
Right.
Like the one where you wake up and you're like, why am I so awake? It's 2:00 in the morning.
It's not getting better.
Is there something I need to be doing?
Better.
Life? Universe?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Life, you tell me.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Why am I awake? It's 3:00 in the morning.
You take the lead, life. I'm here to learn. If you were here to instruct, I'm all.
Jesus, take the wheel, life. Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Very good. I like
Come
Jesus
on.
take the wheel. It's good.
Okay.
And then there's the broadcast. Oh. Yes, Kat. Listen. This is not the actual show. We let people know that there's going to be at least a good 5 minutes of bullshitting. My dad is here.
Hi.
What up?
Yeah.
There, you get one of those. So anyway,
it's not starting soon because we don't have a notebook. We don't we've got to,
we have so
we're all
many
discombobulated
ridiculous
right
things
now.
to attend to before
we're
we actually start.
We're waiting for everyone to gather around the campfire.
Oh, yeah.
For the announcements phase.
This is the portion. If this were the post-apocalyptic barter society gathering portion of our evening, Eric would have started the fire. I don't know how to fucking do that. But I would be here to read you headlines and to perhaps engage in some japes. Some japery, some fun shenanigans that will take your mind off the fact that I don't know. There's no electricity or
the world's on fire. Oh, there's Lily.
Lily's here.
Hi.
What up?
She's finishing the liquid part of the dinner.
Oh, very good. Okay, good. I'll be joining you with that. So anyway, it's just one of those things where I'm just completely
Hello.
Cheers. I'm just kind of tired of my own bullshit. And I woke up this way and I haven't been able to shake it all day. So here we are. So it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, I'm still dealing with a fucking insomnia thing, still dealing with a stage fright thing. That's the real peach. I was counting up 37 years. 37 years. Oh my fucking God. 37 years. Wait, now that gets this. And it's just like, and then, so I'm feeling sorry for myself until I remember, of course, people have real problems. Am I right? So then I'm like, no, forget that. I'm not gonna indulge in that kind of shit anymore. For example, our dog. Oh, she had a rough go yesterday. Our dog had to have a little minor surgery.
So the dog had surgery.
Not dealing with it well.
And
not dealing with it well.
They said we're going to clean her teeth, and because she's old and she's never had her teeth cleaned before, we might have to pull out some teeth, depending on what we find.
But by the way,
and
just
also,
side route. Is our dog officially old now? Is 9 old?
Isn't that old?
I consider that middle aged for a dog.
Okay.
Please. I'm not saying she's going to live to 18, but still, I'm not
our
ready.
Last dog made it to 12. No, 11.
11. He didn't quite make it to 12. I'm not really ready to.
He was a big dog, and big dogs don't live as long because they're programmed to break your heart.
This latest dog we got at 6 weeks old, she was such a tiny peanut. I can't wrap my head around the fact that she is 9 years old yet. Gonna have to soon. But anyway, please, I interrupted your story. So so she has to have some dental work in addition to having this little skin tag cut off of her eye. So that's where we are.
It wasn't a skin tag. It was like a growth on the inside of her eye, and they were like, that has to come out. That's big. So
yeah.
So
they said it was routine.
So they basically flipped her eye open and cut this thing out, put some stitches in it, and she looks rough.
Oh, dude, she looks so rough. Oh,
no pun intended.
Pun intended, but always intend your puns, ladies and gentlemen, if you can. Hello, my mom.
But I don't know why.
Carrie says it was a leech.
It was a leech.
No, it wasn't.
It was a tree full of leeches. No, I was referring to something else before we started the broadcast. Yeah. I'm going to do a staged reading later based on something I saw on Facebook that just blew my mind.
So. Well, so anyway, should we talk about the telos of our dog's experience at the vet, and then we'll actually start the show.
The dog
here.
is fine, but when she got home, she had a bad reaction to the anesthesia, so she threw up all night.
A lot. And to the point where there wasn't really much coming up other than just yellow stuff. It's like, oh, it was.
And then when she finally was done, she was like, I'm sad now. And then she slept on me, like right here.
Literally, here in her mind, I think she's thinking, I made a mistake of falling asleep the last time without you watching me this closely. And look what happened. Look at all this. Not
so
good.
I'm tired too.
Yeah,
because, the dog all night.
Yeah, anyway.
Very, very sad.
Shall we have a show?
I know. Poor dog.
I know.
She's so
and
sad.
Especially poor Laura.
It's the only show with Stefan and Lori. And now, here are your hosts, Stefan and Lori.
Stefan and Lori and Luvers, who is lurking in the background back there. She will not be far away from us for quite some time, I suspect. It is
right
the
there.
22nd of January. It is a Saturday. Boy, oh boy, this year is just galloping by, is it not?
Is everyone having a crap year? I'm not.
I'm not having a crap year.
The dog
at all.
is.
The
But
dog is.
although maybe just yesterday. Yesterday was her 1-star would not repeat.
Would not.
day,
Yeah.
right?
If we were just saying if dogs could give Yelp reviews.
But
would
it
definitely
seems
be
like a lot
one-star
of people
day.
are having a rough year so far. How is everyone's year going so far?
I know somebody who's gotten COVID 3 times so far this year.
No.
Good.
No, they started it. They started a month ago.
Right.
Right. The COVID has gone through their house 3 times.
That's not good.
That's apparently possible.
There are lots of people who live there. Yeah, how is it January 22nd? It's exactly right, Kathy. I don't fucking know. I don't know. This year is absolutely getting away.
She breathed doggy barf breath on me all
It
night.
wasn't,
It
yeah.
was rough.
It was, in the words
Pun
of...
intended.
It was rough, yeah. So Mercury in retrograde is a thing, apparently. I don't know. Kathy just mentioned that, and a friend of ours, Monica, has told us that once again Mercury is in retrograde. I don't really know necessarily what that means, but I'm feeling in a mood. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, did you stream into the YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Let me let her
So I'm
know
streaming
that
into the
okay.
Only Show YouTube
Okay.
and MLP TV and also the Only Show. And so, yeah, we are live across the globe right now, people.
We're international.
I've been occasionally hopping on the feed in the middle of the night when I have the insomnia, the aforementioned insomnia, and I have just been playing very mellow music to try to put myself back to sleep, and ideally some others. And people will stop by, and we have a number of people who watch in the Philippines and India. And
Those are your super fans.
They don't say anything. And I don't say anything either. So I have a feeling it's just like they're looking and they're like, is he going to do something? Is he going to say something? There's a microphone
Sometimes
present.
they pop on here, or they pop on the Wednesday night show, and they're like, "I love your music, yay!" Like
that's sweet.
they're your super fans.
I love that. That's very sweet. So yeah, so the dog is doing considerably better. Listen, we're going to have an actual show here shortly. We're just kind of dicking around right now. We have look at the cards. Look at
This is the show.
the plethora of cards. My God, have I written a lot of cards?
Oh my
just for
God!
you. Oh,
Seamus has received a voting ballot. Is that kid 18 years old?
no, but
Oh,
17. You
come
get the
on.
ballot when you turn
We're all
17
gonna die.
and a half. If you're going to be 18 by the time the election rolls around, yeah, they'll send you a ballot. Am I right?
Baby Jada is
Kat?
in college.
Kat, can you back me up on this? I believe that's right. Also, happy 20th anniversary to Eric and Carrie.
That is correct. Happy anniversary.
What is your secret?
Happy
What is your secret
anniversary.
to
Happy,
a long and a happy marriage? What? Save it. We'll ask. We'll ask later.
I
When we
want
get
to
the
show
cards
that
done.
photo that looks like Eric is the bass player for Blink 182.
Yeah, Eric. So yeah, there's a picture of them when they were first dating. Eric has like shock white hair. It looks like he just walked out of Wahoo's fish tacos, and into the X Games.
Oh, Seamus is going to be 18 3 days before
3
the election.
days before
wow.
the election. Very nice.
This
Okay.
is very organized.
Seamus going to vote. Seamus going to vote.
Wow.
Seamus going to vote. I
I
love
feel
that.
like that kid was 12 years old. Like, when did we move here? That kid was 10 years old
Now listen.
yesterday.
There is this thing where if you move around a lot, as we have done over the course of our relationship together, you tend to sort of view yourself in certain blocks of time by where you have lived. We've never lived in one place this long before.
This is the longest.
Ever.
So now we're judging our age and how long we've been here by how old the kids are.
Which is a very strange
It's a
thing
normal
because
thing, right?
when you are in a place for about 3 years or 4 years at a time, you tend not to notice your own aging. I was looking at some photos of me the other day that my mom had up from when we first moved here. I'm older. Oh boy, am I older. I'm certainly
Is
older.
this part of your rant?
Trump years. I definitely say it's because of the Trump years and COVID years. Am I right? Am I right, people? Yeah. Eric looked like Iggy Pop now. He certainly had some popping hair. That's what
there's
he had.
Christina. Hi, Christina.
Christina, of course you can't. It's lighting. It's lighting, my friend. It's lighting and makeup and smoke and mirrors. But you're very kind. And Christina, of course, refuses to age. I believe she signed a contract somewhere saying, yes, Angela, you're late. And how dare you, young lady? Okay.
It's Ange and Fuzz and Jada and Means. Hi, everyone.
Hello to all of you. Ange, I hope that you brought a note from your mother for your tardiness.
Her mother is there.
I know. So, Martha, we would like to please some sort of excuse note for Angela's late.
And baby Jada is there. She's 21.
Baby Jada is 21, who's also going to vote.
20,
Am I right?
she's
Am I
20.
Right? Okay.
She's 20.
You're definitely
she's
votable.
She's born 2001.
Doesn't Larice Hair look amazing? Hi, Shauna.
Oh,
hello.
Thanks.
This is phenomenal. So now we have a couple of things to get to before we actually start the show. The first is Laurel got this. This came across our transom. I just want to run this by you because I can't think of anything really more preposterous.
Let's talk about this terrible waste of advertising.
So you know how sometimes the internet can be frighteningly accurate to the point where, like, okay, I'm genuinely creeped out. Like, we'll be discussing something about how, hey, you know, what was the name of that old TV show, such and such, and I don't know, the Banana Splits or whatever the fuck it was, and then the next thing you go to Google something, it says what is, and it fills in the Banana Splits. That's not good. That's not good.
Or Alexa will go, would you like me to tell you more about that? And you're like, you're creepy. You're stalking me.
You're creeping
Stop
us.
it.
You're creeping us, Alexa. So you are you're operating under the assumption basically that the internet is going to anticipate your every need, whim, and desire.
Right.
And then Laurel gets this. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, world's first affordable cruise ship you can live on. Cabins, condos start at $155,000. Can you think of something, and I mean anything, less suited for a living arrangement than for one Lori Caldwell here? Am I right?
Okay, now if you want to live on let me preface this by saying, do what you like, kids. If you want to live on a cruise ship, great. It sounds great for you. Great for you. But for me, I don't like spending that much money. Also, I get very, very seasick. And I've said this repeatedly. No. So I don't know how any advertiser thinks this is a good idea for me.
Yeah. Alexa, she gets seasick.
It's going to pay money for me to see this article. Like, it went from Facebook, which I guess I clicked on it. I don't know. I saw something. I clicked on it, and it was like, here's a retirement thing for you. You can live on a cruise ship. And I was like, who would do that? That's a terrible idea. Let's talk about this idea.
So there are a few things that I want to point out about this arrangement. First of all, hello, Bob. Hello to you. Hello,
Bob, we were just talking about you.
Hello. I was just thinking about the only show, and here we are. So creepy. Am I right? Am I right? Suzanne,
would you like to move to a cruise ship?
Hello to Kelly. Hello to you, Kelly. We are so glad that you're here. Angela, we love you. I just wanted to kind of ping everybody's comments
Suzanne.
here. No.
Thank you for your message. It's fine that you didn't come to the birthday.
No,
it's
not,
totally
though.
fine. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's so nice of you.
You're in trouble. So here are a few things that I will personally take issue with, not least of which is you would. Okay, two things come immediately to mind about living on a cruise ship. One is you have to live among cruisers, right? There's that. And also, you have to live with a different set of cruisers every fucking 2 weeks or something like that.
Every 2 weeks or something,
also, you're spending up to $1.4 million for 570 square feet. Don't forget.
Right.
And then
that's the nicest one.
And you have to pay a $10,000 monthly service charge. So that tax on another $120,000 a year. And it would be a home that you could actually go to shore, and your home would leave you. Your home could actually leave you.
And if
that
you
doesn't
got
happen
held
with a
up, like
condo.
say you got the poops somewhere,
What's that?
and you were stuck in a bathroom.
Cruise food, am I right?
Say for whatever reason you were stuck in a bathroom in France. Your home with all your shit in it would leave, and you would be like, where's my house?
Bye.
Can anyone help me? No? That's because my address. Also, how do you get mail?
I thought that was a pretty good mime. What do you think? I'm getting further away. That's pretty good, am I right? Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Ray says he'll do. Would Angela live on Jam Cruise? Angela, would you live on Jam Cruise?
She says she'd live on a cruise for a year, and then she'd go home.
Now, now I could see
this is forever.
Right.
When you die, they just throw your body over. They could do that like at any time.
I could see renting a cruise cabin for 2 weeks, right? And that's what you do. My mom and I did that.
This is forever.
Yeah, this is forever. So
this is what you're doing. Like you're, I don't know, 80. You're like, here, I'm going to be on this boat for the rest of my life.
No.
Okay,
no.
tier 1. is $155,000 to $400,000. Now, bear in mind, you can't get a bank to loan you money to buy this bullshit. So you have to come up with this big chunk of change.
How big is that cabin? 189 square feet,
That's
ladies and gentlemen.
183
square feet.
Then the service charge is $4,770 per person per cabin.
Pay six figures plus $5,000 a month to be able to touch both walls and you're standing in the middle of it.
Right.
Yeah,
the food is
that's good.
free. The drinks are free. The doctor is free.
Better be. Better fucking be.
All the stops are free, obviously. But that's a lot of money. Is that wrong? That's wrong.
Bob says he would consider the captain were played by Gavin McLeod because then it would be the Love Boat, but he's dead now. So also Bernie Wardoff? No, made up. No. What? I'm conflating a number. Bernie.
What's happening right now?
Bernie Worrell was the keyboard player from Funkadelic. Bernie, what was the name of the guy who played the doctor? Played Doc, right?
Oh yeah, Bernie Kopel.
Kozar. Couple? Kozar?
Someone Google that.
Yeah,
Okay, the top tier of this obvious Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, it's $1.4 million.
No, it's $1.4 million just to be on the boat.
Right, then you got to pay $10,000 service
and then
charge
it's
per month.
$10,000 a month per person,
Yeah.
double occupancy. That's two people in 570 square feet. Do you like anyone that much?
So, no, A, and B, like, these cruise ships are going to continue to have outbreaks, even after COVID has become manageable. They have outbreaks all the fucking time.
It's Storylines, the world's first affordable cruise ship company. Who says it's affordable?
That's affordable to me at all. Yeah.
This is stupid.
So, anyway, shall we start the show?
Sorry, I'm just ranting.
Let's start here. So, let's begin our COVID Cards Against Humanity, shall we? I know that's what we're all here for. We come for the rants and stay for the.
Is that why they're here? Why are they here? Kopel. I said that. Bernie Kopel.
Up high. Boom. Nailed it. Yeah. See, okay, so one of the things that I've been dealing with lately, we'll get to this in a second, but one of the things that I've just been tired of my own shit about is the fact that, like, I'm convinced that, like, my brain is leaving me because every once in a while I'll be like, okay, who played such and such? I used to be able to come up with a shit like that. I was a trivia champion, and now I'm like, I can't come up with it. And
Maybe you have the perimenopause.
I may have the perimenopause, but I definitely have some definite annoyance issues around the fact that my brain is doing that to me, and I'd rather that it did not. So how about that?
Ange is recruiting for Jam Cruise in the comments there.
Ange,
would you go on Jam Cruise for the rest?
Christina says this sounds like a moment to get wine. Oh no, we've lost her. Hello, David Salzer. Bernie Kopel is 88 now. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Let us begin our game, shall we? You need a notepad? You good?
I need a notepad.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get Laura a notepad.
I'm not organized. Also,
I'm seldom
I have
organized.
several other things to talk to you about tonight. I have a reading from Facebook.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
For sure. All right. Well, let's start here. So, in addition to once again, happy 20th anniversary to Eric and Carrie. We're very, very excited for them. 20 years of wedded bliss. In addition to their undying love, the thing that keeps Eric and Carrie happily married is blank. We know what the first answer is, but let's see what some of our subsequent answers have to say here. In addition to their undying love, the thing that keeps Eric and Carrie happily married is blank. Ba, ba, ba. Shauna King's gonna go on Jam Cruise. She's gonna meet Les Claypool, and no one's gonna sleep.
What are you talking about?
Isn't that what happens? That's my... Everybody's tripping ball. Like, basically, there's like hot and cold running LSD in every faucet. That is my understanding. And everybody wears costumes everywhere they go. And also, the band hangs out on the boat. So you can go and basically be like, okay, Bob Weir. I don't think Bob Weir actually shows up.
Does everyone stink so bad, though,
Guys from Fish.
on Jam Cruise all the time? Does everyone stink?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Ask Ange. And people probably... Bathing is not probably high on people's... What about a Burning Man boat? That seems very similar.
What about a Burning Man retirement? What if you just have a little cabin and you just party
Go out in the middle of the Black Rock Desert?
Yeah.
That'd be good. She only hates him 80% of the time. Their mutual deck love. Okay, good. Okay. Dance fighting, not wanting to offend 8 Ball Home. 18 inches of love. Eric's other 18 inches. Eric's deft hand with wood.
Carrie's right hand.
Carrie's, oh, there you go. Yeah. Carrie's right hand. Ba-doop-doop-doop-dow.
Eric's dashboard pizza oven. You know what? He took that to the cabin and uses it up there. It's not even car pizza is happening.
The 10% of the time I don't hate him. Boom. Whoa. Wow. Humor obviously plays a big role in your wedded bliss. There are showers in every room. Are they in use? I guess is really the question that Laura is asking. Carrie's 19 inches. Carrie's movie making skills. I'm going to give it to my dad with Carrie's right hand.
I didn't ask if there were showers. I asked if those stinky bass players use the shower.
Right. Yeah. I would hate to clean the drains after jam cruise is what I'm saying. So, Pops, you get...
So many hairballs.
Exactly. So, first round goes to my Pops for Carrie's right hand. On to the second round. We know that we lost a legend of rock and roll, and we lost him because he's a fucking stupid idiot. Meatloaf died.
Do you mean Hunka Horka?
No, Hunka Horka. So, Meatloaf dies. Now, you hear about this because, of course, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to let the government control me. And I'm like, okay, well done, sir. Off you go.
But now we know what he won't do. He won't do that.
I would do anything for love, but I won't blank.
That was so weird.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't know the cards ahead of time, by the way, gang. I write these in the middle of the night when I can't sleep, which is every night. I would do anything for love, but I won't blank. So, how about that?
Meatloaf did not die of cancer. He died of the vid.
Yeah, no, he died of the vid.
Wait. Should we Google that?
I read that he died of COVID.
He was an anti-vaxxer, though, and he was like, if I get it, I get it. I'm not getting that vaccination.
From what I read in the Daily Beast, his family confirmed that he died of the vid. So where this shopping mall roof broke and it started flooding, and the band in the center court started playing the theme from Titanic. See, now that's what TikTok is good for. That's another thing. My mom says eat meatloaf. That's a really funny fucking answer. I love that.
Even if he did die of cancer, though, you know who else had cancer and then got the vid and it made it much worse? Herman Cain.
Yes, it did. So yeah,
he was like, "Here I am taking a selfie at a convention in 2020," and then he got the vid a week later.
You know that chemotherapy makes you immunocompromised.
That's right.
Like I don't have a degree in medical science, but
I'm not
there are
sorry.
some things that I
I'm a
know.
loudmouth on the internet.
I do anything for love, but I won't vote Republican. Nicely done. Okay, back down. Eat spaghetti-o jello mold. Do meatloaf.
No, you should do.
Go unvaxxed. Eat meatloaf. Yeah, that's really funny. Let's see. Yeah. So, Joey Blank McGee. Pops, it's up to you, my man. I would do anything for love, but I won't blank. Who had the funniest response thus far?
I won't move to Florida.
Eat oyster stuffing.
Ange and Fuzz just got back from Florida. They can tell you all about it.
Honest to God, I'm so glad that you guys both arrived back safely with no...
Everyone's okay.
No attendant Omicron.
Right. That's so amazing.
Kathy. Sarah's, oh my God, all the way from Toronto, Canada, Sarah Kinsey. What up, girl?
International.
Okay, my mom got that point with eat meatloaf. Congratulations. Sarah, how are things? Are you enjoying the local Timmy Ho's? Honestly,
did you eat ketchup chips yet? Can you send us some of them?
Tim Hortons has everything.
That's
oh my
right.
God, it's the one place you can stop for like chipped beef and plus a bagel and a side of gravy. All right, Stefan just released his autobiography. It's entitled Blank. Just released Stefan's autobiography. Blank. Oh, it's Jen Carter. Oh my God. All my favorite people are here. This is phenomenal. Sarah says hello, eh? So I hope you got a nice cold Molson at your side there, or Labatt's. I hear they don't actually drink.
I saw Sarah post up that the kids they had like it's too cold, so the kids can't go out to recess or something. Like it's so cold, they won't send the kids outside.
Yeah, they're afraid everything's going to stick to the poles. That's why. Dude, where's my hair? Nicely done, Kathy. Love that. I am not Spock. Insomniac. Voices carry. Fuck this shit. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Good.
Yeah, I'm glad you addressed your bad mood because you are in a bad mood today.
I am, and there's really no reason for it. I'm just tired of my shit. I'm just tired of the same old fucking shit. You just wake up to it some days. Listen, I am way more fortunate than most. I would dare say that I have it better than 99% of the people who have ever lived on this planet. But everybody's got their...
me, my anxiety, and
yes,
I.
exactly.
That's a good
Thank
one.
you. That's very nice, Kat.
Is this thing on?
I have it so wonderfully great.
Mom, stop saying dildo.
Stop saying dildo. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
The name of your autobiography.
Let's Kick Babies. Who am I? Is this thing on? Workouts in the murder room. Autobiography. Me, my anxiety on at 3 a.m. My dear friend. Let's see. Bite Man. Dancing my way. Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Oh, Mr. McGee.
No, that's me.
Yeah, I was going to say Ginger Rage over here. Let's see. So this is my mom. Regrets and retractions. Can you hear the music? Yeah. Is it? Can you guys hear the music? Can you hear it? You hear it? Get the new floors.
What do you mean this isn't on?
Boy, I really I've unleashed the Kraken here with this particular prompt, haven't I?
Dear Eric.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, my mom tagged Kathy Sakahara, which I think is hilarious.
Okay.
Stop saying dildo mom for Kathy. Kathy, nicely done. Okay. So we were just, I forget how this came up recently. I know how it came up. There was a, John Moe is a writer that I like. He writes for McSweeney's, and he was talking about, he had a whole list of sad dad bands and the things that people who love them are described by. And one of them, I think, was The National, and I think it was a single line, just, who hurt you? No, it was Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, that was who it was. Bright Eyes, who hurt you? Well, who hurt you? Well, blank for starters. Who hurt you? Well, blank for starters. Yes, it's Kathy. It's Kathy. Stop saying dildo, mom. Ba-da. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh boy.
Today I'm on the Facebook, and I see this. Here's my staged reading it's my dramatic reading. That
do I have to? I was going to come up with some. Yeah. Also, I should ride the.
We'll do it right now.
I should ride the volume here, because you get voluble on this one. Because you wanted something kind of like a little tender.
Yeah. Sit. Tender reading. Here we go. The forceps hurt. Parents hurt you. It's true. We should have like a different musical theme for each clue. Okay, here's what I read today on Facebook. Here's a woman named Linda with a Y.
Linda with a Y. Oh, Linda.
I'm walking around Yellow Lake this morning.
Not here.
My dogs alerted me to something in the trees. I looked up and there were several critters. 5 or 6 critters. They were not squirrels. Too big. Definitely not feline nor bear, but also didn't look like raccoons. They seemed to resemble otters. All caps. Do otters climb trees? What did I see?
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, do otters climb trees?
Here's the closing. Sadly, I couldn't stick around to watch, but I wonder if anyone has any ideas. Wait.
Yeah.
So if you're saying, hold on, Linda with a Y. Yeah. If you are on a walk and you see a tree filled with otters, that's what you're doing for the rest of your day.
Pretty
you
much.
Cancel the rest of your plans and you figure out what that is, okay?
Exactly.
What are you doing that's so important that you can't figure out what's in that tree?
Right.
Also, if you can't do that, you call me and I'll go over there.
She's the one you need to
Because if there's
notify.
beavers in that tree or otters, I gotta know.
Yeah,
I gotta know.
She's on a need-to-know basis. Who hurt you, Yoko Ono? My dad absolutely feels that way. Let's see. Emo music. Roy Kent. He's here. He's every fucking where. Hansy Santa. Reality. Parents. God. That damn doctor who deliberately slapped my ass.
Tree otters hurt you.
The forceps is
that is
good
exactly
one.
right.
The evil light of day. GMTA, emo music. Well,
Mountain
sure.
Beavers.
Actually, who hurt everybody who writes emo music? I think it's the real question. Jim's Right Hand in the Dildo Museum, which is a great name for a band, right? That is. Let's see, Mountain Beavers, 2016, Coach 2. Oh boy, 2016. Those
the infamous tree otters. That is exactly right.
Linda needs to stop taking the brown acid. Those were Bats, Ivanka, all of the famous tree otters. John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Adam. Okay, so let's see. Who's judging this one? It's Kathy, of course. Who else could it possibly be?
That's right.
Kathy, my friend, who had the funniest response to who hurt you? Well, blank for starters. And by Adam, I assume that you mean the biblical Adam. Is that right? Everybody hurts, says Carrie, R.E.M. Jen with the forceps got it straight out of the gate. Yeah, that's exactly right. Nicely done, Jen. Okay. Jen, I assume that you are still here, my dear. So you're going to judge this round.
Are they doing the forceps anymore? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
Are they doing the vacuum extraction? What are they doing now? What are they doing? If you have a baby and the baby won't come out and it's stuck in there.
I love the idea of a vacuum extraction.
Well, no, because it sucks the baby head into and then the baby has a weirdly shaped head. And,
Yeah, well, babies always have, because you get trapped in the birth canal and then you have to come out.
I bet you had a perfect head.
Cone-headed.
I had a pointed head.
Nobody looks great in their just born photos. I looked like the rugrat that I was then. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. They do say that. But I just learned blank. Now I know Kung Fu. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I just learned blank. Can't do it. But we're learning new shit all the time, right? Am I right? But particularly during the pandemic, we're all learning new shit. What are some things that y'all learned during the pandemic? I meant to brush up on my French, but
you learned piano.
How to lick myself. I sort of knew how to play piano before, but I made a concerted effort to actually play the motherfucker. How to roll over and play dead, says Christina. Sure. All right, so we're going with how to say Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Yeah. Worcester. Are you guys watching a show on Hulu called The Great, about Catherine the Great? It's with Elle Fanning. This is a fantastic show and completely outside of the kind of show that I would ever watch. It is a period piece, but it's a dramedy.
Ray learned to jive.
Jive, did you? Okay, well, that'll come in handy when they do.
Learned how to get treats by sitting pretty.
Oh, very nice.
And were you here when we were talking about the dog surgery that Lula had yesterday?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. She really did not have a very good re-entry.
She had the worst day ever.
My mom learned how to tie her shoes. Nice to them. Kathy says that I can't actually lock my elbow. Ray, of course, learning to speak jive is going to come in handy when you fill in for Barbara Billingsley, who, of course, died in the remake of Airplane, which somebody's going to do it someday. We watched Weird Al Yankovic on Hot Ones. If you have not seen Hot Ones, may I recommend Hot Ones? He's so likable. I didn't think I would like him, but he was very, very likable, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, super likable, nerdy dude, but very proud of his nerdiness.
Kathy learned that squatty potties have a learning curve.
Wordle would be more addictive if they do more than one a day. Am I right?
You know what? I'm afraid of Wordle, you guys. Is
it.
It going to make me feel stupid? I can't handle it.
No, it's a logic. Once you determine that there are only certain letters that can come
things
before
that make
and
me
after
feel
other
dumb.
letters.
I can't.
Yeah. Fluffer's not. Oh, Eric. Jen, if you please, who had the funniest response to? They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I just learned blank. Yeah. Oh boy. All right.
Sphincter control is just as important as pelvic floor strength.
My mom made a fluffer joke, and then Eric made a fluffer joke, and
boy,
they were too close together for it to have been referential. So obviously, the two of them are thinking.
Jen picks Christina.
For Christina says, scrolling back, that my dog is a pimp. Wow. Was that announced on the Goodyear blimp? Because that's apparently where they announced that the people are pimps. According to Ice Cube, it was a good day. Thank you. All right, very good.
Oh, Garsmo told me to tell you that Ice-T is from Linwood. She's from Lakewood.
Lakewood, thank you very much.
Linwood versus Lakewood. We had a whole debate yesterday.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really fucking matter. Yeah. Turns out blank is surprisingly racist. We were talking last time about how everybody's grandparents had really outmoded racist lingo that did not make any fucking... Yes, thank you, Mom. Thank you. Oh, God, my eyes are scratched. They're scarred for life. Jesus H. Christ. Okay, turns out blank is surprisingly racist. Learned that holding Ethereum might not be fun. Okay, sure. I don't know what Ethereum is. Should I look that up? Is that something I should the KKK. Who'd have thought? Yeah,
racist.
David Duke. Surprise. Honestly, the KKK, they've really gone out of fashion because there's really no reason to wear the white hood anymore, is there? Everybody's out in the open. 70s porn, surprisingly racist. 70s education. I love these mind meld moments. Racist. I love these mind meld moments.
So my dad
the 70s, very racist.
So my dad lives in Kentucky.
No.
For forever.
Not surprisingly racist.
For so long.
Yeah.
And I went to visit him once, and he was like, Lori, I know this guy, and we passed by the guy's house, and he goes, I think that guy's a grand wizard. And I'm like, what? I don't think you should tell people that. I don't think you should tell me that.
Oh, everybody there. It's like, you can't throw a fucking rock.
It was totally normal. He was like, that guy right there. I'm like, I don't think, that's not cool to me.
You can't throw a rock without hitting a fucking grand wizard in Kentucky. I don't want to know that. Having slave owner portraits on our money? Yep, this is all true. Clarence, now let's see.
It turns out racists are surprisingly racist.
Why is there a blue label on my screen that says community standards? Oh, I think we know. My second grade play is that is phenomenal. I can only imagine.
There's a blue label on my screen that says community standards.
The restaurant that we used to go to when I was a kid, Sambo's. Oh my God, Jesus. Wow, I mean, it's
wasn't it called?
Yes,
I'm not even going to say it.
Yes,
I'm not even going to say it.
There were three.
We're so
names.
old. It was called something much worse.
Yeah,
when we
it was
were
called
little
even
kids.
fucking worse. Yeah. Christina, if you will, who had the funniest response to? Turns out blank is surprisingly racist. Asking for a white cake, having a wedding at a plantation. This question. Eating Aunt Jemima syrup. Yeah. Angela with money. Yeah, good answer, Ann.
This question is only a reflection of your mind.
That's exactly right. Thank you, Laura. Here we go. So this one will be judged
By Angela.
By
By Angela's finger.
In another life, I would be blank. I meaning you. Not me. In another life, I would be blank. Let's hear about it. Let's hear it.
Okay, so my answer to this would be, in another life, I would be one of those people who's just a chill person.
Oh, me too.
You know?
Oh my God.
So
yeah.
Garsmo and I were talking about this today.
Her friends, by the way, when we talk about Garsmo, this is Monica Garcia. Her name comes
She
from
has a different name now.
She does,
whatever.
but Garsmo will stick forever, and here's why.
That's my nickname for her is Garsmo.
Well, the reason why was because when they started working together at Barclays, everybody's printer name was basically the first 3 letters of your last name and then the first 4 letters of your first name. And so her name is Monica Garcia. So it was GARC43MO. 2. Whatever. I can't do math.
And mine was Colwell.
Colwell. Mine would have been.
It's not even
good.
Coxed.
Yeah.
But hers was Garsmo.
Garsmo,
which
so
sounds cool, so we
stuck.
all started calling her that.
Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
still call her that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we were talking about a person that we know, and he has a girlfriend who's a very chill person, and I was like, I feel like in my mind, I don't even know the off ramp to Chill Town, right? And she was like, I don't even know the road. Like the off ramp's closed. It's yellow taped off. I can't even get there, and I don't even know the map to Chill Town.
No, I don't either. And honestly, in another life, I would be cool, right? But there's no hope for me in this life, I'm afraid.
What does that even look like for me? What would it look like if I were just a chill person? If I'm just a person who just chills.
Like Sam the Butcher bringing Alice the meat, like Fred Flintstone running around on bald feet. Okay, so Opie's Aunt B, a cult leader, totally Irish. Let's see. Hopefully not my dad. Okay. Long Towel Sally, Paris Hilton. Neurotypical. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, that's us as well.
Yeah.
Part of the Matrix. You know, there are legitimate like astrophysicists, like real men and women of science, who believe that what we are living right now is a simulation. So when we get into the meta, which we are most certainly going to get into, it's going to be a simulation of a simulation. Eat on that, brain. Who is judging this round? This is Ange? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Ange, if you will, well, Carrie's already deemed the winner for this round.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Ange, who had the funniest response to this round, if you will? In another life, I would be blank. On The Only Show, Kathy, you're on The Only Show, kid.
You're on The Only Show.
You want to dial in? Anybody want to dial in? If anybody wants to dial in and be like a guest.
Just sit there.
Yeah. If you want to be a guest host for a round, here's just dial us up. I mean this. Pop on. So it's Ray. Of course it's Ray. Yeah,
This is just going to turn into a whole different show.
Fine.
Come in and tell us a story.
Exactly.
Come in and be the guest judge. We don't care.
We love a guest judge. It moves things along. Okay. In another life, I would be Sam the Butcher bringing Alice the meat. That was Ray. Nicely done, dude. Very well.
Messing around with bald feet.
It's like Fred Flintstone driving around with bald feet. I don't have moves like... You guys remember the really just irritating song, Moves Like Jagger?
What do you have against Maroon 5?
Oh, what don't I have against Maroon 5?
That guy has a good voice.
Fine. Honest to God, there are a lot of... Wayne Newton has a good voice. Doesn't mean it's quality music. I don't have moves like Jagger. I do have moves like blank. I don't have moves like Jagger. I have moves like blank. I have moves like Betty White. That's what I have. I don't have moves like Jagger.
Oh my
Jagger.
God.
Yeah, I don't like that guy either, Carrie. I'm with you.
Today, I was driving down to go get the dog some anti-nausea medicine.
Yeah.
And the guy in back of me was honking at me.
Why?
For no reason. And I'm not a great driver, but
You're a fine driver.
I was sitting at the trying to turn right, and he was honking, and I started laughing because I was like, if I really lose my temper, this guy's really in for
tough.
it. Like
He's
like I'm gonna stop all the traffic and just stop my car and get out and start kicking his car. Like I'm gonna really lose it
Because ginger rage.
because ginger rage.
Ginger rage. Yeah. So.
Actually, I was trying to think of my ginger rage incident for this week, and I was like, what if I didn't have one? And then I laughed because I was like, I have one every...
How could a week go by? It's not possible for a week to go by, gang, without Laura having a ginger rage moment. So much so that I'm actually going to create I will create us a jolly jingle. Homer
I
Simpson.
think I screamed twice this week.
Eric Atwood has moves like Homer Simpson. Stefan, very nice. Shauna. Jagim, a 90-year-old. That dancing cow I got from my husband's grandma playing that song. SpongeBob.
Moves like mystery fish. He goes...
Yeah, and then he goes butts up.
He has a fish disability.
Mike Tyson.
He has fish ability.
Do you have the ability, Ange, to punch another male human with the velocity of a Mack truck? Because that's what Mike Tyson had. Dexter moves like Dexter. A hippo moves like Mr. Potato Head. Be sure to pack your angry eyes just in case. Drunk 3-year-old mystery fish, Jägermeister, those wavy guys. Oh, the wacky, wavy, inflatable tube guys. Wacky, wavy, inflatable tube guys. Beacons. Moves like beacons. Oh, that's clever. David said because the moving company. Tilt-a-whirl. Barney. Michael Moore. Oh yeah. Are you going to get all self-righteous and make everybody feel guilty for whatever? I don't know. What is he even about anymore? Other than I don't even know.
Does everybody have to be about something?
I don't know.
Well, now they do. I'm sure.
It's hard when you fundamentally agree with the politics of somebody that you generally don't like. That's how I feel about Michael Moore. I don't have moves like Jagger. I have moves like what? A bowling ball. Ray, who had the funniest response on this one?
Bowling ball is funny.
Moves
like Barney. That's funny.
Moves like Barney.
I got the moves
now
like
if
Barney.
Bob were judging this round, of course, that would be a fine pander. So we lined up for the next question here.
Jan got me a very good
Christina with drunk 3-year-old.
Christina has 2 points.
Has 2 points. She's the one to beat. Christina's the pace car here. All right. There you go with your crazy theories about blank. There you go again with your crazy theories about blank. A lot of that going around right now. Am I right, gang? There you go again with your crazy theories about blank. Yeah.
So we talked to some people today.
I cleaned my nails.
We talked to some people, like some friends of ours from LA that we haven't talked to in a long time. We had like a Zoom with them.
Super nice.
It was super fun.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, so how are your folks, whatever. And the woman is like, oh yeah, well I used to be best friends with my mom and now she's a QAnon anti-vaxxer. So that's awkward. And I don't have that experience, so what is that like? If like someone in your family just totally turns to that direction, what is that like? What happens? Like, can you not talk to them about anything? Is it like a thing where you just have to edit everything you say because you're like, my mom's crazy, or not crazy, but my mom just has a totally different belief system or whatever. What's that like? Just because I like to think about what people's experiences are like.
I think there's some people here who unfortunately have to deal with that, don't they?
Do you guys have that experience where
know
someone in your family is really into like, I'm not getting the I don't want to say anything that's going to get me banned from Facebook. So,
fair enough. So here we go. There you go with your crazy theories again about Atwood's 18, which actually is a fine golf course. If you've ever played it, the back nine is particularly verdant.
About vaccines changing bone marrow. Sure.
Reality, alcohol, and 3-year-olds. My personal life, the earth being round. Nice, Mom. The great McRib suckage of late 2020. Poor Ray. I'm so sorry. I know you're looking forward to that, dude. Birth control.
All
gravity.
Ray wanted was one thing to be nice in 2020, and it wasn't.
Healthy fast food, vaccines changing bone marrow, Jewish Ray starting fires, voter fraud, dinosaurs, McConnell's black hands, soaking. Oh, yes, soaking. The benefits of lutefisk cleansing. Very nice. Mormons and sex.
Hold up. What's a golden tablet? Someone tell me.
The golden tablets, wasn't that, the gold plates was the Mormon thing. The golden tablets, wasn't that what
are we talking
Moses
about Joseph
down?
Smith's golden tablets?
Didn't Moses brought down the golden tablets from off of the mount and read them? Wasn't it the golden tablets, one of the ones that had the, I don't know.
Are you talking about the 10 Commandments?
Yeah. Weren't they on golden tablets?
I don't think so. I think Joseph Smith thought they were.
The G-Spot, the Golden Age of Dildos, which is a great musical review. Honestly, Gene Kelly was magic. Wasn't he, gang? In the Golden Age of Dildos. Adult dance moves.
Jada says Jar Jar Banks being a Sith Lord.
These are fabulous.
That's funny.
That's very funny. So who had the funniest response? Christina, who had the funniest response to, there you go again with your crazy theories about blank.
In-person school being safe. Is it safe?
How 45 gets that orange color? I don't think I want to know. I genuinely don't.
He eats babies.
For sure, but I don't know if that makes him orange. It just makes him an evil human being. Carrie with in-person school. Oh boy.
Is it safe?
I don't know. I feel for all you parents. I really, really do. Okay, so this is a two-parter. This will be fun. You can lead us. We'll just stick with this theme. It's fun. You can lead a Republican to blank, but you can't make them blank. You know the whole lead a horse to water, can't make them drink. You can lead a Republican to blank, but you can't make them blank. Just put a semicolon between them, maybe. I don't know. COVID kids. Really the worst, children's action figures, the COVID kids.
The COVID kids.
I find.
Sure.
Yeah, not popular.
Like we mentioned before, some people that we know have had COVID 3 times because of a COVID kid that got COVID. He's 3 years old. Mm-hmm. And he brought it home in the middle of December, and they have yet to get rid of it.
Oh, man.
It's 2 adults and 4 little kids, and it just keeps going again
really
and
sad.
again.
It's really sad. So let's see. Kathy says you can lead a Republican to the polls, but you can't make him smart. Let's see. She also says you can lead a Republican to facts, but you can't make him believe. That is true. The polls are smart about their decisions. Congress give up their investments in coal. Exactly. Very good. Science mask. Jada says abortion laws, but you can't make them wear a mask. That's exactly right. Yeah. They're pro-life. Sure they are. To the Capitol, not riot. Champagne with hookers. Fuzz! What up, Fuzz?
We're pro-life, but not for you at the grocery store. I'll breathe all over you. I don't care about you.
My mom says do anything to help anyone. Yeah, stand for anything, really. I thought Biden was pretty good in what do you stand for? Hey. All right. Let's see. Vaccination sites. Stop protesting. These are great. Champagne hookers, but can't make them admit to liking Golden Shower. Well, we waited on the P tape, did we not? At this point, I think it would have probably only boosted his popularity.
Carrie picks Fuzz.
All right, Fuzz wins. Nicely done, dude.
Oh, see, this is my exact argument. Kathy says, lead a Republican to an abortion clinic, but can't make them care about birthed babies. Why don't you just adopt all of them?
Why
is
not,
my
indeed?
Question.
Great question. Great question. Republicans care about sex, but you can't make them rap it. I used to think everyone liked blank. Turns out I was wrong. Bed with an intern, pancakes in the... Oh, they'll have their servant make them, right? That's what they would do.
So did you guys hear about Honka Horka?
So now there is a Czech folk singer. We're pretty sure the pronunciation is Honka Horka, which I think she'd make a fine.
It's Hanka Horka.
Hanka Horka. She would have made a fine paramour for Jiz Hornkamp. Remember Jiz Hornkamp?
Hanka Horka Hornkamp.
The Dutch footballer.
Right.
Honka Horka meet Jiz Hornkamp.
So she was an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
And she got COVID on purpose. Her son and her husband, maybe her son got it at school or something. And she was like, I'll get COVID on purpose because I want to be able to go out again. And she posted on social media, I have had COVID. I'm going to go out again. Yeah. And then 2 days later, she died.
Boom! Good night, Honka.
I'm not laughing that she died. I'm laughing that she posted up with that incredible... She said, now I will be able to go to the spa now that I have the antibodies.
Hubris.
Cool.
Hubris.
Cool.
You know, and this is held true since the time of the Greeks. The punishment for hubris is death. Am I right? I loved what he said.
Nobody wants any of this shit. Nobody wants a shot every 3 months. Nobody wants any of it.
No.
Pick the thing you want less. I want COVID less.
I'm going with science. I used to think everyone liked me. Turns out I was wrong. Oh, Kathy, we love you. We love you. Let's see. I thought everybody liked Common Sense. Eric Hamlet, 3 a.m. hugs, having their ass grabbed. Charmin, ABBA, 70 soft rock. Again, with the mind meld here. Deep, inappropriate hugs at work. Chris. Everybody hates Chris. Nicely done. Very good. Oh, Jesus, Mom.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, Trump certainly thought that. Trump absolutely thought having balls come. What? Chandler, tell them how you measure pants. That's not how you measure pants.
Oh, Christina.
That's how you measure pants in prison.
In prison. I was just thinking, Christina said, I used to think everyone liked my opinion. It turned out I was wrong. That is a Facebook memory pops up every once in a while where I'm like, here's my opinion on this. and I'm an idiot, and I want to go back in time.
Oh my God!
And kick
Why was I
myself and
such
punch myself in the face.
was such a fucking douche face on Facebook, and I'm being reminded of it on a regular. I think the radio is overrated. Beep, beep. Like, who cares? Nobody cares, Stephen Cox. Shut it.
Exactly.
20.
I'm in the middle of a rewrite. Who cares? Who cares? Get off the internet. You're an idiot.
2022 Stefan to 2014 Stefan. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. I
Nobody
want a
even
time
cares.
machine so I can go back in time and punch my own self in the face.
Tree climbing otters. Squirt. Oh, Jesus Christ. You people, I don't know how you're going to choose, Fuzz, but you got your work cut out for you, my brother.
Oh, Shauna, Jam Cruise.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I'm glad Ange and Fuzz like it.
Who had the funniest response there, Mr. Fuzz? You think everyone liked blank. I was wrong.
Did two people just say Nickelback in a row? You know he's in a mood.
So no, but I think it's great. Like, we've had so many mind meld moments tonight. I think it's marvelous. It's just marvelous. Okay.
Tree climbing otters. What did Linda with the Y think she was doing that day that was more interesting?
He said Ray and Kathy tied. I guess that means they both get a point. So nice to Ray and Kathy. Excellent. So that means they both have 2 points now. Am I right?
But who judges the next round?
You do. I think in the case of a tie, you do or I do.
Are you making these rules up?
As we go. Do you wanna do it or shall I?
Sure.
You'll do it. Hey, y'all remember that movie with Bradley Cooper where he discovers a drug that makes him limitless, hence the title of the film, and all of a sudden he's writing novels and he's like, running and working out, and he becomes like utterly superhuman, and then his dealer turns out to be Robert De Niro. Okay, everybody has to do that grimace face when you do
sure.
De Niro. I discovered the limitless drug. The first thing I did was blank. What was the first thing that you would do? Actually, you know what I would do? Oh my God, I know what I would do. I would promote my fucking album. That's what I would do. I discovered the limitless drug. I would figure out, actually, I take that back. I would figure out how the fuck to solve my stage fright issues. That is the very, very first thing that I would do. Then I'd figure out how to solve my insomnia. Then I'd promote my fucking album. I don't know how to do it, and I don't want to.
Yeah. I'd figure out how to become a chill person, and then I'd finish this book that I'm on now and the 2 other books that I have in my mind. I'd finish them all in one day.
Yeah. Go to a Magic Mike show. Give it to my cat, put it in balloons, sleep. Yeah, okay, so Kathy, you and I are on the same page there. Invest in a time machine and start a historic mulligan. Now, listen, that's great. If there were time machines, don't you think somebody would have come back by now? And really, like, unless the period in time turns out to be incredibly inconsequential, which I don't think it is, I think somebody would have come back to correct it at some point. So I don't think, actually,
You mean like Terminator style?
Unless there are evil time travelers in the future who are like Trump supporters, and then like Trump didn't actually win in 2016, which he didn't, and then they came back and made the whole fucking thing happen, right? So there are lots of theories.
That's what they think about our guy, too. Let's be fair.
I don't want to be fair. Fuck those people.
Still, we...
Make ballots out of bamboo, says Eric. Boost my metabolism. Drink root beer right from the belly, says Spencer Arby's. Wash it down with some horsey sauce. Do it. Take some and discover I really do like Maroon 5 after all. Okay, these are phenomenal. Convince Jim Cox that we needed a dog. Well, you're still alive. You can do this.
You get a dog now. Right now.
Make money. Become a drug dealer. Honestly, and there's still time. There's still time, my friend. You can do that. Let's see. Well, actually, you can't because all drugs are legal in Portland, so there's really not much of a market there. I discovered the limitless drug. The first thing I did was blank. This is being judged by Lori Culwell. Lori Culwell. Who had the funniest response?
I'm taking Matt Bob.
Matt Bob. Oh,
with invent a time machine and start a historic mulligan.
Okay, I love that. Good. That's good.
Kathy's going to become Bob Ross. Ray, Stephen made a new rule, which was if there's a tie, then I judge it. I don't know why.
I don't know. But what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
Okay, so ever since he logged off social media, and he did, this one's a little bit dated, but we're going to play it anyway. He's slightly back on social media, but I'm there maybe like 5 minutes a day, with the exception of this fine show. Ever since he logged off social media, Stephen has been notably more blank.
Except for today.
Well, I'm not blaming that on being on social media. I'm just blaming that on moods. I'm in a
so
mood
mood today.
We've been using that wrong. Jada, use mood in a sentence, please. Help us out. Help a couple geezers out. How to use mood in a sentence. That's what we need.
That's so mood?
I don't know. Ask a Zoomer. Jada, we have a Zoomer right here. We don't need to guess.
This whole day is mood.
We don't need to guess. We can.
No. What I like is to just use it, and they go, "That's wrong."
I'd rather know.
I like to mortify them.
Okay, let us know the proper usage.
It's like when
so we can use it
when
properly.
our parents would say "cool"
Yeet.
and "deaf."
Yep. Tubular. All right. Let's see. Grumpy. Stefan has been noticeably more grumpy. Yeah, I guess it's
Your
not
mom
really
says more train. You've been more train.
Kathy, I like that as an adjective. Engaged with his music. Boy, is that true. It made me happy.
Buzz says organically ranty.
Was artisanally ranty, perhaps. Listen, I don't like to go right to the source. I like to organically source my rants, is what I like to do, and I really like to go farm to table, if possible. Absent, distant, horny, super foxy, fabulous. Thank you, Christina. Checks in the mail, my dear.
Crazy, sexy, cool.
More train, more creative, gnarlier, more swole. Yeah,
more
boom.
swole.
Vocal about his progressive lenses. Boy, isn't that the truth? Look at this. Weepy boop. That shouldn't happen. Am I right? Come on.
Oh my God, you're gonna break it.
No, I'm not. They're going to break on their own.
Oh my God. Yeah. Did you tell them how you ordered replacement lenses from Australia?
Didn't know.
Why did you order them from Australia?
Didn't know until I got the receipt, and they were like O and U combinations. You're like color. I'm like, oh, this is going to take a while.
I'm like, when are those coming? You're like, I don't know. They didn't send me any tracking information.
Yeah, it's on a flight from, or actually, it's probably on a fucking ship. It's on a ship from Australia.
Stuck in the Suez Canal.
Ever since he logged off social media, Stefan has been notably more
a better golfer.
Bob, who had the funniest response to ever since he logged off social media? Stefan has been notably more bloop bloop. Stefan has been notably more blank, more rantier, a better golfer. That is true.
Oh my God.
When somebody says, I feel like I get hit by a bus and you respond with mood, that means you agree. Okay, so mood is like, I agree. I agree with your,
what?
With your, when somebody states something like, I feel a certain mood, you're like, yeah, mood. But it's not like word, whereas word is just, you're just a general agreement. Like, that movie sucked ass. Word. It has to do with...
so mood is the new word?
No, what I'm saying is I think it has to do with you're defining the way that you feel about a certain thing, and if somebody agrees with the way that you feel, they say mood, right?
I don't.
Jada, help me out here. Help an old geezer out. Winner speaking for Matt, who has been... Kathy with Laura's Garden. Okay, very good.
Oh, Matt has been blocked again. You comment too much and then they block you.
That's bullshit.
Green slurry.
Okay, we are on to round number 15.
Actually, this is round number 14 because they both won. So it's a long story.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Round number 14. Oh, look, we're going to be right on time. It is true that dogs can smell fear, apparently. It is true that they can also smell blank. It's true that dogs can smell fear. They can also smell blank. Yes, ask Noelle about mood, please. Those of you with resident Zoomers taking up residence in your home. So you go, I'm in a bad mood. Wait, no, that uses mood. I can't use that as an example. Yeah.
Like, I had a terrible day, and I go, mood.
Oh, mood. So we've got lots of butts going on here. Lots of butts and farts. Beaver cubes in the next country, next county. Bullshit. Okay,
3
hot dogs. Yeah, actually, an open can. As far as I can tell, a dog can smell an open can about 3 houses away. Remember?
Yeah.
You all just taught me about mood. Okay, relay, please. What Noelle has relayed to you. Kitty Roca.
Crotch.
Yep. Contrary to popular belief, Lula is not sniffing people's crotches. She likes to just zigzag between people's legs, I think, in order to get her scent on them. But most people are like, oh, well, she's certainly curious about what's going on down there.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Dog's not like that.
Not like that.
No.
But she is like very attuned to if you're opening up cheese and because I eat a lot of cheese and crackers.
Says rampant fascism.
Yeah.
Perhaps, I don't know. You eat a lot of cheese and crackers, and when those come
Lily's
out,
back. Hi,
Lily's back.
Lily's
Banana.
back. She
Back
pops
again.
in to say
Banana.
taint scent.
All right, moist nether regions, anger. I think smelling. Yeah, dogs can sense anger. Boy, can't they?
Oh, Jason has answered a mood. I think that's Jada's guy. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Anytime Laurel and I are ramping up for any sort of butting heads over some issue or whatever, the dog's like, hey,
don't fight, you guys. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And if we
that
actually
makes
do fight,
you even madder.
I'm like, go in the other room.
You don't tell me what to do.
I'm fun. Dogs can smell fear. They can also smell deadlines.
Christina says Mar-a-Lago. Oh my God! Do you guys know? Okay,
Squirrels.
Let me
Nice,
once
Mom.
again reiterate that I know a
Department of Redundancy Department.
I know a gay Republican who lives at Mar-a-Lago.
Kathy, who had the funniest response, please? Yeah. True, the dogs can smell fear. They can also smell what? Kathy, who had the funniest response?
Make it make sense.
Kathy's answering. I think Kathy has forgotten that this is her round answer.
Kathy, you're
You
you're
can
judging
reward
this.
yourself a point if you would like. I don't think anybody would begrudge you at this point because you're so fucking funny.
Postal carriers.
Yes, they can. Next county over. Jada's guy just arrived. Hello, Jada's guy.
Are you going to show the best photo of the week?
Oh, sure. Okay, so y'all know about the clown, the resident clown in Palm Desert. Do you not?
Right.
If you don't,
So-
quick thumbnail for those just joining
Okay,
us here
so
on the
apparently
program.
there's a clown that lives in the desert, and
Harpo?
he's lived there my whole life, and no one ever told me about my hometown clown. And
clown?
his name is Harpo,
Yeah, it is.
and I never met him. And now everybody thinks it's funny to go to dinner and take a selfie of themselves with Harpo and text it to me. This happens once a week.
Now, we will tell you a few things before we show you this photo. One, Harpo's been around for a long time. The other is Harpo in this photo, I believe, is he wearing a mask? I think he's wearing a mask. He wears a mask that looks like a clown
No,
face.
he's painted up like a clown.
No, but isn't he wearing a mask over that looks like a clown
No,
face?
he
was
doesn't wear a
doing that
mask
for a
anymore.
while.
No.
Doing that for a while. Also, there's a fella who used to come on the show named Jeff who would see Harpo around town because he was a golf pro. Harpo would show up occasionally and play some golf, would play only with a driver, would whack the shit out of it like a 350-yard drive, and then he would make par using only the driver. These are things to know about Harpo. The other is, and this is legend, I don't know if it's true, at one point Jeff caught Harpo turning around in one of the men's urinals, and Harpo apparently has some clown pain.
Now we have to delete this show.
Yeah, whatever. Dude, the question about racism, that one,
true.
I think
That's
that tore it.
That is a good question, Kathy. Is Harpo a Republican? He doesn't wear a mask.
But here he is.
Okay, so
Now,
someone sent me this week. This was my
What?
Wednesday. Someone texted me this on Wednesday,
baby
and then I
Harpo.
quit Wednesday because look at this.
Yeah, I know, because look.
It's a clown with a baby clown.
Oh my God. Terrifying. That's a baby Harpo. Look at that. And
Sweet dreams.
well, answering your question as to whether he may be a Republican, they're both wearing the old Stars and Stripes. Oh man, isn't it fun that Stars and Stripes are now like a it's a signifier. Signifier.
Lily says that is not okay. And you know what? I texted that photo to several people. I texted it to Ange, and she didn't even answer. She was like, "No,
Whatever.
No.
Kathy says he's so creepy. I'm glad I didn't know he existed. Yeah, the flag is a sign. I think so. I think he's okay.
I'm gonna start a new book called Finding Harpo, where I just try to find Harpo.
So so Bob won that round. So we've got we are on. So this is going to be the final round, and then if there's a tie, then we of course have to go into extra innings. You judge this round. Got it. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this now.
When the tiebreaker should be round 16.
Oh, we didn't play the
okay.
COVID Cards Against Humanity theme, did we?
We don't get
Okay, kids.
anymore.
We're continuing on our political jag. Why not? We've come so far. The one thing Democrats can do to save democracy in 2022 is blank. Please, somebody have a good answer. Something usable, please. The one thing Democrats can do to save democracy in 2022 is blank. Anything, any answer will do. Please, something.
That's funny, Bob. We were just talking
Go back
the
in
other
time
day
and
about
prevent
how
Kirsten
you
Sinema
hadn't
from
been
being-
here for a while. So
Yeah, exactly.
We're glad you're back, and now you've had a 2.9.
Time machine, Bob. This is where we come in handy, right? Prevent Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema from ever being born, I think, would be a handy way to start. Vote twice. Okay. Not going to read that, Mom. No. We're erasing this, but
No,
you know.
We're just about to get deleted anyway.
House Manchin is cinema. Vote twice. Control the narrative. Actually,
Michelle Obama would be such a good president.
oh my God, that'd be fucking phenomenal. Actually,
Actually, she would.
that's a fucking great idea.
Actually.
That's a great fucking idea. I love that.
She goes high.
Vote goddamn it at least twice each. Sure. Okay, good. I like these. As soon as you see one that stop trying to be Republican light, thank you, Kathy. Call it to the altar and pray with it in tongues. Whenever somebody tickles your fancy, why?
I'm giving it to Angela Garvin for an actual good idea. Nominate Michelle Obama.
Now, does that push Angela over the top? Is she this week's winner?
She has 2.
Oh, okay. So
Christine has 2. Ray has 2. Kathy has 2.
All right, there we go.
Question mark? Question mark?
Send out the Obama signal, quick.
Oh, and Bob has 2.
Okay, so we are in a 5-way.
You guys, this is a 5-way.
This is a 5-way. So here we go. We are on to the final round here tonight, and we are in a 5-way tie for first. So whoever wins this round wins what?
I'll mail you something.
She's going to mail you something. It'll be fabulous.
Don't you think I won't?
It'll probably be skeleton.
I believe
related.
every person here on this list has been mailed something by me.
You all have been.
Or I drop something at your house if you live locally. Because come on, I don't want to mail something that I can deliver.
Yeah, because
come on.
Frugal. She's frugal.
That 5-way, that sounds like a lot of work.
Frugal, Ginger, frugal. Does everybody finish at the same time in a 5-way?
Gross.
Because here we
so
go.
much cleanup.
So, oh God, the mop. Bring the mop. So we've got Ray, Christina, and who else?
Bob.
Kathy and Bob.
And
yeah.
Yes.
Well, okay,
yes.
so you 5
yes.
and you 5 only. I say that it's a fool's errand. Other people
are
can answer.
gonna.
Okay, there are 3 types of people in this world: dog people, cat people, and blank people. There are 3 types of people: dog people, cat people, and blank people. Oh, we've got a that's what she said. Hang on. Sounds like a lot of work. Sure. Yep. Vote not Nader. Yeah, I was going to say that might have changed the course of things just a wee bit. Okay, so at this point, we're waiting on Ray, Bob, Christina, Ange, and who is Kathy? Of course, Kathy.
Kathy.
Tree-otter people. Yeah. Oh, Lily, you are on fuego tonight. Oh, Kathy. Oh.
Lonely people. Did she? Is that what she said? Did she? I imagine her mouth was full.
Did she say that? Did she in fact say that?
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
I can't believe you came. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
It has been so long since the Office reunion. It's been a billion years since The Office started, but it's been so long since The Office reunion. How weird is that when the most recent thing is even getting old? That's perhaps what I mean when I see pictures of myself from 7 years ago and we were still in the same place. For some reason, I feel like we're frozen.
We're still at the same house.
We have the same house. We can't be aging. There's no possible way. Okay.
Oh my God, you forgot to cover how you ordered a thing and it finally came and Eric put it together. That happened this week.
Dudes
that happened this week.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
My gym just got even awesomer. Okay, so let's judge this, and anybody who wants to stick around can hear all about it. So we got from Carrie, there are 3 types of people: cat people, dog people, and blank people. Carrie says tree-otter people. Kathy says lonely people. Bob says untrustable people. Ann says people who don't own lint rollers.
Oh, that's a fact.
And Christina says alien infiltrated people. Okay, so let's begin voting now between Bob, Angela, Christina, Kathy, or Ray. Oh wait, Ray just shit-eating green people. Okay, so there are your choices. Weigh in, if you will.
Let's go, Brandon people.
Oh boy,
yeah.
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh boy. Yeah, now you're gonna have to start that over.
You get a little bit of extra time.
You get what you pay for here, people.
That's exactly the finest show that money can buy. Am I right? Yeah, absolutely right.
What you're paying for.
Mm-hmm. Jade and her boyfriend. What the fuck is this? What are you guys making us watch?
We're leaving.
Jesus Christ.
What is this? We'd rather go and risk getting COVID to go to a bar or whatever they're going to do.
Lint roller. Honest to God, if you own... Here's the thing to know about all that pet hair, though. When it's gone, you miss it. Oh, boy. When you vacuum up the last of the pet hair, it's a sad fucking day. So, yeah. You like... The pet hair is nice. It's nice to have around.
Kathy has declared that Angela wins.
Angela, okay. Well, can she do that? Did Angela get all the points?
So.
Did she?
Well, she did get 4 points.
Okay, so
that's a lot.
Right, that is a lot, but was that more than anybody else?
It does seem like that's more points than anyone else.
This week's winner is... Hang on.
And also, Kathy has declared it, so it seems true.
All right. Congratulations, Ange. You win. You win, kid.
She got another point just while we were talking about that. Lint roller people, that's a real thing.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, I'm going to have to think of a gift appropriate for Ange and send it to her.
We are lint roller people.
That's happening.
That is what we are. Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
Are you going to write a song? Ange won the song?
I could, but I'm going to send this to myself here. So let me show you. So I got a cage for my gym. It's sort of a modified cage, but it was very, very exciting for me because this is something that I had wanted for a goodly long time. And can I just send this to myself? I can send this to myself. I'm going to use technology to do this one way or the other. Okay, let's do this. Okay, no, it's for the love of God. All right, forget it. Anyway, so Eric installed this thing, and like I had said, okay, so this thing is coming. I would love to hire you on to help me put it together. And then on that day,
hold on.
When it arrives.
First, I had a ginger rage moment because the company first they said they were going to deliver it, and then they said we're going to deliver it on January 8th, and they said this on January 15th.
Yeah.
I was like, do you have a time machine? I don't understand this.
So there's that.
So they finally deliver it, but they don't deliver it because a truck comes.
Ooh, sexy. Isn't that sexy?
And two guys are lingering at the bottom of the driveway, and I can just tell. I can tell. So I
drive away.
I put on a jacket and I throw everything aside and I run out there, and there are two guys out there and they're yelling, "No, bad driveway! This is bad driveway! We are not coming in!" And I'm like, "Oh, you're coming in."
Yeah,
So
okay. You happen to have, and it was good timing.
I had their boss on speakerphone, and I was like, "They're leaving! They're leaving!" Bro! So, they got a pallet jack, which they would not have done, except one of the guys was peeing in the forest when I walked up. I was like, "What are you doing in the forest?"
If he hadn't, though, you probably would have missed him.
That is exactly right. He was taking a piss in my front yard forest.
Oh, boy. Yeah, so anyway.
And that is how I caught him lingering and not delivering the thing that I was supposed to.
So the thing arrives, and of course I had said to Eric, we'll put this thing together, the two of us, and then of course I'm like, I gotta go take my mom to go physical therapy. True story, I fucking did, but he was like, well, do you want to come back later and we'll do it together? I'm like, how about if you do it? Because I knew I was gonna first do two things about me. Two things you need to know about me.
In what world were you gonna put that together without breaking something that you owned?
I'm really not good at putting things like that together because this was like a billion fucking pieces, and also Eric is very good at doing that. And yes, of course, this is what he does. He's a contractor. He does things. We pay good money.
He's
for this
so
stuff.
good at putting things together.
He's so good at putting these things together. But also, they would have been in pieces, and there probably would have been blood, and it was just an ugly scenario. So thank you, Eric, for doing that. I really appreciate it. Checks in the mail. I wrote a new song, but we don't really have. Do we have time to play it? I mean, it's not like we're time restricted, but I have not created a video to it yet, so I'm probably gonna do that before we get to it.
Kathy says that's a beautiful clothes rack.
I saw that she said that. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Eric put it together. It was so great. He did it like so calmly too. Like he has a road in his mind to Chilltown. Right.
So Eric is a very cool guy.
Yeah.
Something that I would
fixed
want to be in an alternate life.
When did you order that thing? Like the end of December, right?
I ordered that before Christmas. It was my Christmas present to myself.
That is exactly right.
Yeah, exactly.
So it took them so long, and Amazon was Amazon basically said this company will deliver it on January 8th. Only they never gave the thing to the company. So we called the company, and they were like, "What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we don't have that thing."
Yeah.
Play the new song.
Okay, so I'm going to play the new song. It does not have a video yet, so this is going to be a lot of me just kind of like looking in the camera going, here it is. So
Bob, click the link. Tell us your IKEA saga. We want to hear it.
This is going to be a new song that you haven't heard before. Basically, listen, it is no secret that I actually have enjoyed being inside for these last 2 years. I don't love the fact that there's a global pandemic. That sucks. But it's actually, in terms of the way that the dice have tumbled for me, it's been pretty good. So here's a song about that very thing. Let me just make sure that people can hear it.
There's no video.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to turn on the vocals. There we go. Laura's left. She's gone. She abandoned me. When I woke
girl today. All the kids were in school, and people were in their offices, and no one was on Zoom, and no one waited in a row at testing sites around the globe, shoving swabs up in their nose to see if they were gonna die.
Thank you very much.
The restaurants and bars were full, all the people raised their pints. And not just in the dumb fuck states, but normal places that believe in science. And Fauci wasn't on TV, they shut down the CDC. I watched the whole world shout with glee, but I began to cry the day COVID died.
Oops.
'Cause I've been here inside my house, enjoying every hour, writing all my bullshit songs and not having to go out. I know that it may sound trite, but I've had the best time of my life, hanging inside with my wife and not seeing anyone. But then COVID died. Now I will have to make plans, and I will have to keep those plans. I'm going to have to shake hands, and that always grossed me out.
You really did.
Now there's not a mask in sight, but before you take heart, most people are still assholes only. Now you can't tell them apart. Things are better than before. There's TP in all the stores, but we're still gonna have a civil war because people fucking suck. You can't avoid them now because COVID died. The day COVID died.
And there you have it. Brand new. Hot off the presses. Gang.
Nice job.
And there we go. So we will
Lily
put
says Brian is in fucking Alabama,
Oh
and
my
he would
God.
really like this song.
I will
so
send it to you
send it
right
to him.
now. Let's please send it
Yeah.
to Brian. Anybody who could get a kick out of, anybody who could get any sort of enjoyment out of any of the music that I have put together, please send it to them. I would love that. So do we have anything to say before we? Before... Oh, is
did you
that
all do
what the
this
caption
week?
said? People
Yeah.
blah blah suck. Okay, nice. Yeah.
So, how's your week going? Did
Yeah.
you have a good week? Apparently, Bob has something going with IKEA.
Hey!
That does not surprise me at all.
Something bad going with IKEA, or like
He said, I will tell you my IKEA saga. Should we send him a link so he can pop on and tell us his IKEA story?
I mean, it's the night is young. I mean, it's only 9:15. Sure.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know, Bob. If you want to come on and tell us your tale. Well, by the way, Bob showed photos of the interior of his fabulous downtown pad, and it's cool. I love all the exposed brick, dude.
He's
Looks
cool.
really cool. I love a good downtown loft. So
I like that Facebook. There's a Facebook group, or maybe it's Instagram or something. It's like the view from my window, and like people take pictures of what it looks like. The view out their living room or whatever. It's cool.
Bob says he has a convention tomorrow, next week, of course.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. All right, kids.
We should organize a Mothra where we all tell a story about something. Right?
For real. Let's take a request. Who wants to hear what song should we go out on? Let's go out on a song tonight.
Oh
Here.
yeah.
What do you want
let's
to
see.
hear? You're the after birthday girl. Pick one.
It sounded like you said after birth,
Yeah, I did.
which
So,
is not. No.
you see what we've got here.
Let's see.
Oh, Angela's finger. That's a little
Oh,
piquant.
that's sad.
Yeah.
Two fonts.
Okay, we'll go out on two fonts.
That's my favorite.
Good night, y'all.
With the video.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
I am a man at one with nature. I have a mind uniquely my own, and I will conflate, though I don't want to, things that I've seen that I never want to see again. Like one time I learned there's this video about a cup and a couple of girls It was 2 funds, 1 deer.
Good night, everybody. Good night, friends. See ya.
2 funds, 1 deer. That's all I mean to say. It's 2 funds, 1 deer. That's what it was, but I could not enjoy it at all. No, I could not enjoy it at all. Make no mistake, I never watched it. I only heard about it in vague terms. But now you see, it's ruined everything, even a bucolic fucking nature scene. And so, whoa, I wanna bulk erase my brain and start over again. No, I want to enjoy a simple family of deer walking into my yard. It's just 2 funds, 1 deer, and nothing else at all. It's 2 funds, 1 deer. Hey, look how cute they are. It's 2 funds, 1 deer. Oh, fuck, I'm thinking about it again. No, it's 2 funds, 1 deer. Fuck you, YouTube. It's 2 funds, 1 deer. You've ruined my life, and it's 2 funds, 1 deer.
I guess Lily has not heard 2 funds, 1 deer.
Oh, boy.
So there you go. So there's that. And Lily, I just sent you the song for Brian. So we should be good to go
Lily,
there.
have you never heard 2 funds, 1 deer?
Laura's going to be putting out the entire album out on Spotify very shortly. All right, kids, this was super fun. We love you all. We will see you guys next week. Bye.